Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is the sixth day of our crochet channel, and today I'm going to make a coaster, of course, but that is not that common. And I'm going to use these colors, a lot of colors. I mean, if you want, you can make it like in two colors or in three colors or even in single colors, doesn't matter, but I am going to use this four colors, and all of them are leftover yarns, unless this is cotton yarn. I also got this from local shop, and others are acrylic yarn. Everything I got from my local shop. You can use any yarn, but I will recommend cotton yarn for the coaster things, but you can use any of your leftover yarns or anything. Okay, and of course I'm going to use my 4mm hook. And yeah, enough talking, now let's get started. So first thing first, this is if you see the pictures, you already know that this is a flower pattern. So in the middle of the flower I'm going to use a yellow. Okay, you don't need much of the yellow, very little amount. First make a single crochet, I'm sorry, first make a magic ring. If you don't know how to make magic rings, see my other videos, other coaster videos, you will get to know. I show in details how to do magic ring. So chain one and one single crochet. In this magic ring you will do 6 single crochet in total. So this is 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Done. Pull the yarn and close it tightly, and then on the first single crochet make 1 slip stitch. This is your first round. For the second round you will do 2 single crochet in each stitch, separated by 1 chain. Let me show you. Chain 1 and then 1 single crochet, another single crochet into the same stitch. So you got 2 single crochet, and then chain 1. Go to the next stitch, do 2 single crochet, 1, 2, chain 1, and then again do 2 single crochet. So you will have total 12 single crochet and I think 6 chain 1. Okay, so we are at the last stage, and we got our 12 single crochet and 5 chain 1. Now last chain 1. Okay, chain 1, this is the number 6, chain 1, and then you will do slip knot onto the first single crochet, and then chain 1 and cut your yarn. This is what you will need the yellow yarn for. I have a feeling that the coaster will get a little bit bigger than the normal one, but the design is so pretty I couldn't resist. Okay, so yeah, now you have to work in the chain 1 space, and I know this is very hard to find the chain 1 space, but you can just pull a bit and then find the chain 1 space here, 1 here. Okay, so we have to work in the chain 1 space, and I'm going to use this lightest color. So now we will join the yarn any chain 1 space. Okay, so I'm going to join it here now, and then chain 3. This chain 3 count as a DC. Yeah, and then into the same space you will do 4 more DC. So total it will be 5 DC. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So total it is 5 DC, because you already have 3 chain, which is count as a DC. Okay, so next we will go to our chain 1 space, next chain 1 space, and you will do 5 more DC here. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Continue until you have 6 sets of 5 double crochet. Okay, so next here chain 1 space, do 5 DC. We completed our 6 sets of 5 double crochet, and now you will do the third chain. On the third chain you will make a slip knot. Okay, so next you want to do is slip stitch into the next stitch and slip stitch into the next stitch. We will work from here. This is the third DC of the 5 DC groups, so this is the middle one. Okay, so chain 1 and single crochet into the same stitch, and then chain 3, 1 2 3, and you will make a single crochet into the in between the groups. Okay, like here we have 5 DC and here we have 5 DC, the two groups, and in between the groups you will make one single crochet. Again chain 3, one single crochet in the middle stitch, I mean skip 2 stitch, and on the third stitch you will do a single crochet. Same chain 3, skip 2 stitch, and in between the two groups. Okay, there is no stitch in between the groups, you will make one single crochet. Continue this. So the pattern is chain 3, skip 2, single crochet into the third stitch, chain 3, skip 2, and single crochet in between the two groups. That is it. So now at the last of this round you will do chain 3 and slip stitch into the first single crochet, and that's it. Chain 1 and cut your yarn. Now we will use our white yarn. This is not white, this is actually off-white or cream, you can say. Now we will start from any single crochet. I am going to start from this. You can work with any single crochet. First chain 4, 1 2 3 and 4. This is 1 DC and chain 1. Okay, and then in the same stitch make 1 DC. So here we have 1 DC, chain 1, 1 DC. Okay, into the next 3 chain gap you will make 3 DC. 1 2 and then 3. Into the next single crochet make 1 DC, and into the next 3 chain gap you will do 3 DC. 1 2 and then 3. So this is the pattern. Now you will repeat this thing. So into the next single crochet you will do DC, chain 1 DC in the same single crochet. Into next chain 3 space you will do 3 DC, 1 2 and then 3, and into the next single crochet you will do 1 DC. Okay, so this is the pattern you have to repeat. Now in the first single crochet you will do DC, chain 1 DC. In the next 3 chain gap you will do 3 DC. In the next single crochet you will do 1 DC and then 3 DC. So DC, chain 1 DC, 3 DC, chain 1, 3 DC. Okay, we are done. Now you will have to do one single slip stitch into the third chain of the first 3 chain. Chain 1, cut the yarn, And now I'm going to use my final color, the deep violet or purple, and that's it. Okay, it's already big. I mean, normally I used this size to have one, coaster almost, but here now you have to attach your last color. I mean, my last color is going to be this one, so I'm going to attach this into the chain one space, and then chain one, make one single crochet into this chain one space, chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Now skip 2 stitch and single crochet into the third stitch, chain 3, now skip 3 stitch and single crochet into the fourth stitch. Now chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, single crochet into the chain one space, again chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and then skip 2 stitch and skip 3 stitch and single crochet. You have to repeat this 2 chain 5 and 1 chain 3. Again I will show you. Now you have to do chain 3, skip 1 2 stitch and single crochet into the middle stitch of the 3 DC cluster. Now you have to do 5 chain, and you will make one single crochet into the chain 1 gap, again 5 chain. Now you have to single crochet into the middle of the 3 DC cluster, skip 1 2 and single crochet, chain 3, and then 1 2 3 and single crochet into the fourth. So all you have to do is 2 chain 5 and 1 chain 3, and make sure you are single crocheting into the middle of the 3 DC cluster, I mean the second DC of this 3 DC cluster, and you have to single crochet into the chain 1 gap, no otherwise. Okay, you don't have to count as skip 3 skip 2, not like this. Just make sure you are crocheting single crochet into the chain 1 gap and into the middle of the 3 DC cluster, I mean the second DC of the 3 DC cluster. Hope this makes sense. So at the last of this round you will have to do 1 chain 5 3 4 5 and then slip a stitch into the first single crochet. That's it. Now I have to cut the yarn because we have to start from the chain 3 space, but here I started in I finished at the chain 5. So you can just slip a stitch till here, but I am not going to do these things, so just cut the yarn. And let's start from chain 3 space here. Okay, what you have to do is now is chain 3, which is a double crochet, and make 2 more chain, 2 more DC, not 2 more chain. So you have 3 DC here into the 3 chain gap. Now chain 3, 1 2 3, and into the same chain 3 space you will make 3 more DC. So now you have 3 DC, chain 3, 3 DC into the same space. In the next 5 chain gap you will make 1 single crochet, then chain 2, and then into the next single crochet you will make 1 DC, yeah, and then chain 2 and then single crochet into the next loop. You will repeat this. Now I will do this one more time and then Now you have 3 chain space loop. You will make 3DC, chain 3, 3DC, and then single crochet into the next loop, 2 chain, 1 DC into the next single crochet, 2 chain, and single crochet into the next loop. So repeat this until the end of this round, and I will come back later. At the last of this round you have 2 loops. Here at the 5 chain loop you will make 1 single crochet. I already made that, and then 2 chain, and then in the single crochet you will do 1 DC, make 2 chain, and then 1 single crochet into the next loop, and then slip a stitch into the 3rd chain of the first 3 chain. Okay, so normally if I do 1 coaster, then this is the standard size of a coaster, but here it's a little bit of different. You can call it a mini mandala. Anyways, this last row is going to be a little bit of complicated, but I am trying to explain it as simple as I can. Okay, 1 2 3, this is going to be a DC. Into the next 2 stitch you will do 1 DC, 1 DC into the next stitch, 1 DC into the next stitch. So now you have 3 chain gap. Here you will do 5 more DC, 1 2 3, oops, 4 and 5. Now you have 3 DC. Do 1 DC in each stitch, 1 2 3. Okay, this is one petal, and now skip this single crochet 2 chain. We will work in this DC. Okay, let me show you. First you will make 1 DC. Okay, now chain 3, 1 2 3. Let me zoom it. Okay, now you will do work here. This is your double crochet. This is double crochet from the 7th row. You will work here, this space. Okay, you will make 2 DC together. Here, don't complete this DC, make another one, and yeah, and yarn over and pull 2 loops together. So you have 3 DC cluster. Now you will do chain 3 and slip stitch into the gap from where you use your cluster stitch, the head of the DC. Make 1 slip stitch. Yep, this is your little decorative picot, and then chain 1 and then make 1 single crochet into the single crochet from the 7th row. Double crochet from the 7th row, not single crochet. The same DC. Okay, you made 1 DC and then the 3 DC cluster, chain 1, and into the same DC you did 1 DC, and you will do same this 3 DC cluster but with picot. So now you will make chain 3, and then you will do here in this gap you will do 1 and then 2. You have 3 DC. Now you will make 1 picot stitch, so chain 3, and then what you will do is Here you can see 1 loop, 2 loop and 3 loop. Take your yarn, make 1 slip stitch. This is your picot. Chain 3, go to the same space and make 1 slip stitch as you did earlier. Yeah, chain 1, 1 DC into the same DC, make 1 more 3 DC cluster you did here. 1 2 3, 2 DC together. Oops. Yarn over and pull 3 loops together. Chain 3, slip stitch into the same space on the top of the double crochet, and that's it. This is what I'm trying to do. Okay, if you feel like that you don't want to do the picot stitch, just don't do it. Make 3 cluster stitch, 3 double crochet cluster stitch into the top of the DC. 1 DC, 3 double crochet cluster, chain a stitch, 1 DC, 3 double crochet cluster with a picot or without a picot, and then chain 1, again 1 double crochet and make 3 DC cluster. That's it. It's not that complicated, but I mean, if you understand this, it's not that complicated. Let me show you again. Now all you have to do is just skip the two chain and the single crochet. You will work directly into the DC. So 1 DC, 1 DC to the next stage, 1 DC into the next stage, and now you are in the 3 chain gap. Here you will do 5 DC. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Make 3 DC, I mean 1 DC into the next 3 stitch. 1 1, again 1, done. Right, now you have to do is go to the DC, make 1 DC, same thing. Let me show you one more time so that it will be clear for you. You did 1 DC, right, and then make 3 chain and then make 2 DC cluster into the top of this DC here, like this. Close the cluster, chain 3, make 1 slip stitch into this space, chain 1, make 1 DC into the DC from the 7th row, make again 3 DC cluster with a picot, 1 2 3, go inside there, slip stitch, chain 3, and then slip stitch here, chain 1, double crochet into the double crochet on the 7th row, same double crochet into the same double crochet. Okay, and then chain 3 and again make 2 DC together, chain 3, slip stitch. That is it. Now all you have to do is continue this thing and complete the coaster. So at the last of this round you have to make this thing at the last of this round, and then don't chain, don't do anything, just make a single crochet slip knot into the 3rd chain of the first 3 chain stitch, chain 1, cut your yarn and hide your tails, and you're done. Okay, yeah, This is definitely is the most beautiful, most decorative coaster I made in my life. Okay, I got this in Pinterest. I got the pattern, not written pattern. I got the chart pattern, and this is wow. This is literally wow. So yeah, in Pinterest it was in the blue shade. Like here they used the lightest blue and the darkest blue, but I made in the purple because I have the purple color. You can use it as a decorative piece on your bedside table. You can use it as a coaster, but maybe I am going to use it under my smallest lampshade. I will show you. But yeah, so if you made this one, please make sure you tag me on my Instagram or TikTok and let me see your colors. So this is it. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Yeah, see you in the next video.